Good evening, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated Journato evening headlines on June 24, 2022. Dramatic footage shows California teacher being dragged to shore after shark attack. The Independent video shows moments after shark attack that left swimmer with major injuries to stomach and leg. Daily Mail horror video shows moments after shark attack off U.S. coast that left swimmer with major injuries to. The Sun shark attack leaves swimmer seriously injured as police close California beach. Bruno Pereira buried in his home state after ceremony led by indigenous tribes. US accuses UK of exploiting Russia tensions to fish highly prized species. Dom Phillips obituary. Georgia death row inmate allowed to ask for firing squad instead of painful lethal injection. Sky News, Supreme Court rules for death row inmate asking to die by firing squad. The Washington Post, Supreme Court sides with inmate who wants to die by firing squad. Greek state TV broadcasts advice on how to siphon gasoline. Biden accidentally reveals embarrassing cheat notes to himself. The Independent, Biden uses cheat sheet to remind him when to sit down. Vienna named world's most livable city. 11-year-old Brazil rape survivor finally given abortion after 29 weeks of pregnancy. The Independent, judge bans 11-year-old girl who was raped from having abortion in Brazil. Russia, turning wave of food crises into tsunami by blocking grain exports. The Guardian, Liz Truss accuses Vladimir Putin of weaponizing hunger over Ukraine grain crisis. The Independent, Truss accuses Putin of weaponizing hunger with Ukrainian grain blockade. Evening Standard, Truss accuses Putin of weaponizing hunger with Ukrainian grain blockade. Pompeii excavation unearths remains of pregnant tortoise. The Guardian, 2,000-year-old tortoise and its egg discovered beneath workshop in Pompeii. The Telegraph, tortoise and her egg found in new Pompeii excavations. Trump obsesses over exact position of water glass in bizarre clip from bombshell January 6 film. The Independent, Trump's allies claim they were assured editorial input before filmmaker was subpoenaed. CNN, Alex Holder, documentary filmmaker, emerges as January 6 witness. The New York Times, Trump film speaking about January 6 in secret documentary that blindsided his own aides and committee. The Independent, Trump praised January 6 participants as smart, filmmaker says. Shireen Abu Aqleh killed by seemingly well-aimed Israeli bullet, UN says. The Guardian, Israeli security forces fired bullets that killed Shireen Abu Aqleh, UN says. The Independent, UN office points to Israel in Al Jazeera reporter's death. The Washington Post, UN rights office says its findings suggest Al Jazeera journalist killed by Israeli forces. Reuters.com, UN review suggests shots fired by Israeli forces killed Al Jazeera journalist. German gas prices could triple as Russia reduces supply, expert says. The Guardian, Germany warns of possible gas rations as Russia reduces supplies. The Independent, Germany steps up emergency gas plan amid fears of Lehman Brothers effect on energy system. The Times, German utilities prepare to turn on coal plants amid gas crisis. Bloomberg, Germany moves closer to gas rationing as Russia chokes supplies. Fears grow for Afghanistan earthquake survivors left without shelter. The Guardian, Afghanistan earthquake victims face struggles getting aid. The Independent, too much suffering, survivors talk of quake's deadly toll in Afghanistan. The Guardian, the Irish Times view on the earthquake in Afghanistan, ill-equipped to respond. The Irish Times. The Irish Times, India sends team to assist after Afghanistan earthquake. Fewer rights than their grandmothers, read 3 justices searing abortion dissent. The Guardian, right to abortion overturned by U.S. Supreme Court after nearly 50 years in Roe v. Wade ruling. Sky News, Clarence Thomas argues for SCOTUS to reconsider landmark cases. The Independent, Roe v. Wade overturned isn't a victory for life, it spells death for women. The Independent, Roe v. Wade has been overturned. Here's what this will. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.